Well, good afternoon and welcome to TruthQuest Today this Monday afternoon. And hey, if you're watching with us today, please feel free to text in and say hello or say hello over Facebook like Jennifer Ann and Cindy Busville. Okay, both of you. That means Leanna's watching and we're so glad you're with us today. And wait, do you guys hear something? Oh, it's Becky.
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you think's wrong with Becky today? Any ideas? Becky, are you okay there, Becky?
No, I got in trouble at school today. It's only the second day of school and I got in trouble.
Oh, that's not very good.
No.
Do you mind if I ask how you got in trouble?
Well, that's the thing. I didn't even know what I was doing was not a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well, what were you doing?
Well, I brought my pet goldfish, Blackie, to school today in a necklace. Because, I wore a mason jar and I filled it up with water. And I wore the mason jar around my neck so I could bring Fluffy to school with me. Because Fluffy was missing me because he's been with me for so many months. So I had to take care of him. And for some reason, goldfish are not allowed to be in the classroom.
Oh my. Well, yeah, I would have thought that was something that everybody would know, but
Well, I don't see the problem of me wearing a goldfish around my neck.
but your teacher did see a problem with it, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got in trouble.
What about your classmates?
Well, they really liked Blackie. They loved seeing Blackie. And, we kept looking at it and talking to it and doing a bunch of other stuff. And,
Okay.
it was fun to have Blackie there. So I don't know why I got in trouble because it was fun for everybody.
That's hard when you get in trouble and you don't know why, isn't it?
No, I didn't know why.
You didn't know why?
No. I
Okay.
thought Blackie would have a lot of fun at school, so I brought Blackie to school with me.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good when we know what the rules are, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I had known I wasn't supposed to bring a goldfish to school, I wouldn't have gotten in trouble.
Well, I mean, most people wouldn't try to bring a goldfish to school, but that's beside the point.
Well, he misses me.
He misses you. Does he cry?
I don't know.
Because how would you know if a goldfish
Well,
is
he
crying?
kind of sits at the bottom of his bowl and just kind of sits there.
You
when
can't
he's
see
not-
any tears
No, but he just looks sad to me.
because he's in the water.
He
you
looks sad
see
to
that.
me.
He looks sad.
Yeah, so I thought I had to bring him to school so he would be happy.
Is he swimming with his belly up?
No,
Because
I know what that
that's
means.
when a goldfish is really, really sad.
No, he does swim around. But
Okay.
He wanted to come to school with me today.
Okay. Well, Becky, it can be hard when we don't know what the rules are. But God knows that, and that's why he gave us the 10 commandments. He gave
Well, what is a commandment?
a commandment is a rule from God, okay?
Oh!
It's a rule that God has given us, or that he gave the Israelites. See, now that we know Jesus, we have a whole new ballgame. But it's good for us to know the 10 commandments, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to spend some time talking about the 10 commandments because, Becky, just like you broke a rule because you didn't know what the rules were,
Yeah, there was nowhere that it stated that I couldn't bring a goldfish to school.
I'm not so sure about that, but we'll get to that later. Okay?
Really?
Really.
Okay.
So the 10 commandments, first of all, you just asked me what a commandment was. What's a commandment?
A rule
It's a rule from who?
from God.
From God. Okay, a rule from God. And how many of them are there?
Well, according to the screen back there are 10.
That's right. 10 commandments. That's right. 10 commandments. We're going to spend some time talking about these, but today we're going to talk about how and why did God give Israel the 10 commandments. So
Okay.
let's talk about this. The way this happened, this is in the book of Exodus, and really it starts happening at about chapter 19.
That's a lot of words up there.
It is a lot of words. You can read it if you want. I'm just going to go through it very quickly, Becky. So what happened was, you remember how they were slaves in Egypt? You can look over here, Becky.
But I'm reading it. You told me you should read it.
I'll read it to you later.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, what were you saying?
Remember how the Israelites were slaves in Egypt?
I remember that story.
And then Moses, with the power of God, led them out of Egypt and through the Red Sea. The Red Sea parted. They walked through. Yay, they're in the desert. Yay, God.
Yay, but we're in the desert.
And now we're in the desert. And then they're kind of like, okay, now what?
I don't know.
And God said, I'll tell you now what. So here's what happened. Okay, they went to a mountain called Mount Sinai.
Okay.
Or Mount Horeb, depending on,
Mount Horeb,
It's
Sinai,
one of those same place, different names. Okay? And so a dense cloud, like smoke or fire, covers the mountain, the top of the mountain, okay? That's like the presence of God is here at the top of the mountain.
Okay.
And Moses is called up to the mountain to meet with God, okay?
Okay.
And he goes up there and God says, you need to go back down and warn the rest of the people not to get too close because, they'll die if they get too close.
Okay.
Right? Because God's that awesome. And he said, while you're at it, bring Aaron back up with you.
Okay.
So Moses goes back down to get Aaron and to warn the people. And then, check this out, God personally speaks to all the people and tells them the 10 Commandments.
Wait a second. You mean God spoke it to them?
He spoke it
He didn't just talk to Moses. He talked to all of them?
Those 10 Commandments, all the people heard those. Can you imagine what the voice of God sounded like?
It sounded like this.
Probably a little scarier than that. I mean, God is awesome.
Like this.
Just stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was doing it as deep as I could.
Yeah. You just can't pull it off, Becky.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good try. High five. Back five. Okay. Yes, so God personally speaks the 10 Commandments to all Israel. Everybody's listening. They all hear God's voice as he's talking to them and telling them the 10 Commandments. And boy, it had to sound so scary. And the people actually were so terrified. They asked, could God please not talk to us like that anymore because we will die?
I guess it wasn't scary enough.
Oh, God, can you imagine hearing the voice of God? God is holy and big and powerful and awesome. And puny little human beings like us, we couldn't handle that.
I hear someone say his voice is like thunder. So, imagine thunder speaking to you. That'd be pretty scary.
That's right, like thunder or rushing waters. I mean, the voice of God is an amazing, awesome thing. And the people said, oh, please don't have God speak straight to us like that anymore or we will die. So Moses then went back up the mountain and he stayed there for 40 days while God wrote down the 10 Commandments and gave him a whole bunch of other laws. Okay, so that's kind of how that all went. You with me so far? All right, now why did God give them the 10 Commandments and all those other laws? Why do you think?
I don't know.
So they would know not to bring a goldfish to school with them. Well, not exactly that, but so that they would know.
I don't think it says anything about goldfish in school in the Bible, about taking a goldfish to school.
No, it doesn't. But my point is so that they would know what the rules were, so that they would know what God expected from them. Okay? Just like you need to know what your teacher at school expects from you, God knows that we need to know what he expects from us. Okay?
Okay.
So he gave us the 10 Commandments, and really there were a whole bunch of other laws too, but he summed it up there for 10. And then, until Jesus came, this is how Israel had to live. And then when Jesus came, he made it real easy and just said, love the Lord with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself, and you'll be obeying all those commands if you do that. But we're going to go over the 10 Commandments because it's good to know what those were, because we still have to know what those are, okay?
Okay.
So, why did he do it? Let's go to Psalm 32:8. And it says, this is God saying, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you.
Oh, I think I kind of understand because, my teacher thought Blackie was cute, but she said it was a distraction for me and keeping me from learning, and it was keeping the other kids from learning. So that's why I'm not supposed to bring a goldfish to school.
See, but it's kind of scary when you don't know what you should do.
Yeah, and it says here in the Bible that I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. So the teacher was teaching me that maybe bringing Blackie to school is not the best idea.
Probably not. And if you were thinking of bringing Fluffy the iguana, that's probably an even worse idea.
Oh.
Do you know that now? Has your teacher told you the rules about that now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's right. And we need to pay attention to the rules that we're given. God gave the Israelites the 10 Commandments, and he made sure they were paying attention. And they were so important that he had it written down in stone. Well, kids, God has told us in his word what he expects from us. Mostly that we should love the Lord our God with all our heart, and that we should love our neighbor as ourselves.
Yay!
So we need to thank God that he has told us what we need to do. Just like it says here, God says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. Kids, God's told us what we need to do. So that's a wonderful thing, because now we don't have to wonder, is this right or is this wrong? Is this what I should do or isn't it? We don't have to worry about that because God has told us. Isn't that great?
All right, so are you going to teach us about the 10 Commandments?
That's right. Starting tomorrow, we're going to start with the first of the 10 Commandments, and we're going to cover one of those commandments each day until we get through all of those. And so I hope you'll all be tuning in and watching that.
Okay.
I have a few people to say hi to right
All
now,
right.
though, okay?
Let's say
Let me
hi.
see. Quite a few here, actually. Okay.
Wow.
So obviously Leanna was watching.
Hi,
Leanna. I have a note here that Rob Watkins was watching. Hey, Rob.
Hi,
All right.
Rob.
That's right. Okay. Sarah Nutt, which means Lily and Rose
Hi,
are watching.
Lily.
Hi,
Hi,
girls.
Rose.
How are you? And Patty Colvin. Hey, Patty. Good
Hi,
to hear
Miss
from you.
Patty.
And also Shannon Calkins is watching. Hi,
Miss
Shannon.
Shannon.
Good to hear from you. Also, Maggie is watching. Hi, Maggie.
Miss Maggie. Hi.
And Timothy and I think probably Faith are also watching.
Hi.
Hi, guys. And Leanna does want to say hi to Becky.
Hi, hi. Hi, Becky.
That's your Becky.
Hi, Leanna.
That's Leanna. And Andrea is also watching.
Hi, Andrea.
So we're so glad all of you are watching, and hope that you'll enjoy this 10 Commandments series. And just be thankful that God has told us the way we should go and the things that we should do, so that we don't have to wonder, gee, are we doing the right thing? Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, let's look forward to that. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. Let's say goodbye to all of our friends, Becky.
Okay.
Goodbye. We love you guys.
Bye.